Well, hello, everybody. Um, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is a very ad hoc stream. I honestly had not planned this as of an hour ago. So, uh, if you're online, thank you guys for joining me here. Um, so this morning, the Xamarin.Forms team released the 4.5 preview one. There's actually a lot that goes into this, and if you've been following me for a while, you know I normally don't do. Um, uh, my volume's a little low. I can turn that up for you. Thank you for letting me know. So hopefully that's a little bit better here. But I normally don't do these kind of announcements or kind of bring it up more. Okay, Brian. Let's see if that's any better. Hopefully, um, can you hear? Can you guys hear me better now? Yes, no. I'll wait for that delay, I guess. Nothing. I'm gonna assume nothing means that you're happier with the audio. It could be louder. Okay. How about that? I'll turn it. I'll turn the gain all the way up. I usually don't do that, but hopefully that's better. Okay, perfect. Well, glad that the audio is better for you guys. In any case, as I was saying, seems like it might have been a little muted there, but I normally don't do these kind of reviews for new Xamarin.Forms versions, but 4.5 kind of brought us some new things, and I thought it would be kind of cool to go over. So one of the first things actually I want to do, and I'll increase the size here so we can kind of see this a little better. So we can see that there was the custom embedded fonts PR from Clancy, which changed the info P list here. And one thing that's kind of interesting, if you work at all with custom fonts, like on iOS, for instance, you do need to declare the font. But if we look at the info P list here, you'll actually see that there is no reference at all to a font file because we're not including it natively as part of the platform. We're doing this at runtime. We're loading it from an embedded resource. So I thought first and foremost that was kind of interesting, and it really opens up a lot of opportunities where I think what we're going to see with 4.5 is this introduction of font, NuGets, where you say, hey, I just want Font Awesome, and you can download the Font Awesome NuGet, and now you're ready to go because it's just there for you to use, and we already have bindings in there as they change different versions of Font Awesome and stuff like that. For all the different characters. So I think that's going to be really cool. This is why I've been so excited. I've been waiting for this because fonts are a real pain in the butt to deal with. And why do you want to take a resource and then copy it from iOS to Android to UWP? Kim, I thought it would need to be in the P list too. So this is like I said, this is why I've been really waiting for this feature. I wanted to kind of play around with this. So I've already kind of just created a Xamarin.Forms blank, well, not really blank template, but just a Xamarin.Forms project here from one of the templates. I've brought in Font Awesome, as you can see. And I'm actually going to just change these names. These are like the default names. So let me just fix this real quick. So we'll say Font Awesome 5 brands, and I don't need all that other junk because I want to make my life a little easier. So let's say Dutone. Actually, I'm kind of wondering, I haven't had a chance to play with that. Really kind of wondering to see how that will look in a mobile app. I would imagine pretty cool, actually. So say Font Awesome. This is my pro version, but say light. and do the regular. Get all these spaces here. Okay, and then one more. Perfect. Okay. And there we go. Which I can get rid of that README because that's not needed. And I'll go into my project here. So there you can see, of course, the different font files that we just added. I'm going to come in here to my project, and I'm going to add a new item group. And I'm going to add all of those as embedded resources. And I am particularly lazy, so I'm just going to say star.otf, because who wants to type all that out? That's just too much. All right, now from looking at Clancy's PR, it appears that all we actually need to do is come in here and say Xamarin.Forms, and then add an assembly attribute, and should be an embedded font. I don't know. Oh, there was one other thing that I need to do that's kind of critical. So there was one thing I did not do before the stream. It was this. Oh, God, I canceled that like 10 minutes ago. Okay, apparently I need to force quit this here. Yeah, I know that. Apparently it's stuck trying to build. So let me kill this real quick and I'll relaunch it here. Okay. So it would probably be helpful. I know this is a little bit of a shocker, but it would probably be helpful if I actually install the Xamarin.Forms 4.5 NuGet. So let's do that here. Of course, it is a preview edition, so I'll just go ahead and update Xamarin Essentials at the same time. Why not? Okay. Hopefully we don't have like one of those like really long install cycles. I've been seeing those lately. I don't know if you guys have. Hey, Gerald. Yes, it is available now. I thought it was particularly amusing that Gerald and actually the official Xamarin Twitter handle was out there saying, hey, go get the Xamarin.Forms 4.5 preview, and it wasn't even available yet. I don't even think it had gotten to the point yet in the build cycle where it created the release on GitHub. So I thought that was particularly amusing. Did that not do its thing? Try this again. Install. Thank you. Okay. So I think that time it worked. Sanity check ourselves. Yep, 4.5 is installed on everything. So now we should be able to come in here and say embedded resource. No, we still can't do that. Do I need to maybe rebuild? Let me try that. Should be like an embedded embedded font attribute. Let's see. No, still not that. So let's take a look at Xamarin.Forms here. And if we come in here, I think it's in the core. I don't see anything special there. So we have our embedded font, but there should be like an attribute or something. I don't know if Gerald, if you remember or not, or actually here. should be in the Pages gallery. So let's take a look at that. Resources. So those are the actual font files. I don't know where the, oh, here they are. Oh, it's export font. Maybe that's why. Export font. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of like, yes, you told me, but I didn't see it, Gerald, so it doesn't count because I didn't see it. Okay, so we have our font file name. So let's do the first one, font awesome 5, and we'll say brands.otf. And then let's say we want our alias. I'm going to set this to FA brands. Oh, actually, because that is not part of the constructor. So I need to alias FA brands. So I'm going to try that. And actually, I don't want to even go too crazy. I just want to test it out with one real quick here and see how this looks. And actually, is there? I need to go to font awesome real quick because I don't know about you guys, but I can never remember. Well, I can't remember anything, honestly. Oh, I just won't open it on here. So pretty sure this is in the brands, right? Yeah, it's in the brands. So Microsoft. Okay. So now we at least have that. And actually, well, I guess let me try running it because there is this little thing. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called hot reload. Yes. So that should just let me edit this at runtime. So if it'll build this time, I mean, it did get stuck for like 15 minutes. Let's hope it doesn't like kill me completely. Google is your memory. Yeah. You know, I know people always say, you know, Dan, you know, how do you find the time to do all this stuff? You're streaming and you write blogs and you do this and that. And I'm like, you know, I do all of this stuff so I can Google my own answer and I can trust the source. That's honestly the only reason I do it. Yeah, that's also why I answer on Stack Overflow, so I can trust my own answer. Okay. Whoa, that was kind of small. See if I can make that a little bigger. Okay. So, now what did we say we want for the icon? So let me do it this way here. Or actually, no. I don't think there is a, there should be a XAML extension, but I don't think there is. It'd be very cool. So let's do the font. Why am I getting on platform? I don't want on platform. That can go away. Font, what is it? Font icon image source or something like that? Gerald, I'm sure you remember this. Come on, man. Oh, that's not it. Where is it? Font. It's like font something or other. I know that. I know it's font something. See, and this is also one of the reasons why I always go to GitHub, because I can just come over here and I can answer the question pretty easily. Yeah, font image source. Is that where to put it? Oh, is it icon image source? I thought that said font. What do we have? Yeah, no, not that one. That one, yes. Yeah, it should be font image source. Or hold on. Do I have to do? That's why. Okay. That's right, because it was using the deprecated icon, and they added icon image source so we can use font image sources. Yeah. I'm a little slow today. What can I tell you? Or every day. I don't know. I think it took, what, like 5 seconds, by the way, for us to figure out, like, we really do need to not rely on file image source for all of our icons once font, like all the font stuff got added. What was it? Anyone remember Unicode on XAML, by the way? Well, we have enough like XAML people here. I can't remember the Unicode stuff on that. I know it's like and something or other. I just can't remember what it was. Font family. I'll have to go look it up. So I'm gonna try FA brands. Actually, anyone? Bueller. I know we had Brian Lagunas on the channel. He always goes around telling everyone how he's like this XAML evangelist. I cannot talk today. My God. What I'm trying to remember the exact terminology Brian uses. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's not on. He took it off of Twitter. Let's see. I think I saw it on his YouTube. Let's see, what was it? Brian Lagunas. Can I not spell, apparently? I know I saw it. Was it? It was like a XAML champion, I think it was. That's what it was. Yeah, anyway. Nobody has the answer on that, huh? Okay, well, let's Google it together then. If nobody has the answer on that one. Well, actually, I think it would just be like an XML whatever. Or I'll try XAML. Hey, what do you know? This has been asked before. So it's and \u. Okay. So we'll add that. We'll save. That did not seem to do anything. An error occurred while parsing the line. Do I need that? What? No? Well, that sucks. Here. Okay, well, I'm going to do a different cheat code then, because I don't like referencing Unicode stuff that way anyway. So if you guys don't know, Andre Neatskew, I think that's how you pronounce his name, but he has this really awesome little utility out there that you can use. So I'm just going to use that. Fonts, and we said brands. Oh, he's updated this. If the font you selected has glyphs without a name or a meaningful name, it will make the generated C# code use generic C# field name like icon1, icon2. Usually fonts come with a CSS file. Select the CSS file with the glyph names file option. Oh. How do I do that? Hold on a second. Where's my font awesome stuff? Can I just... Let me try that. Oh. I don't understand what he was trying to get to, but whatever. Actually, I don't remember which version I used, so I'm going to make sure I use the right one here. Twitch 4.5. There we go. Y'all do see this thing about the CSS file, right? Like, I guess I'm just dumb. I thought I could select the CSS file with this, but okay. Oh, I have to put it over here. That's what it is. Okay, I think. Whatever. Okay, I don't care. I'll play with that some other time. Brands. Cool. And now I'm going to copy that. So you're saying do that? Or was that Housebook? I can try that. Okay. Let me just see if that actually works now. I just want to see if this works, honestly, more than anything else. I can do the whole class thing in a minute. Man, oh man, come on, build, go faster. Eventually, this will work. So the build succeeded and then it just didn't do anything. I love that. Okay. Oh, we're missing our font though. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think that is correct. I think we need to do something else here. So let me come in here and I'm going to say brands and let me just, I'm going to reference it all this way instead. Oh, Andre, hate tabs. Oh, it's disgusting. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these meaningless ones right here. Who cares about the alphabet? I find it really amusing, by the way, that Font Awesome actually includes like all of this stuff here. Because I always wanted the alphabet in my Font Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Well, apparently, like, this is why you cannot trust things that you read on Stack Overflow, because it's wrong. Fonts, okay. So we'll do it the way I like to do it anyway in a real app. Fonts, and then, what was it? Font Awesome Brands, I think was what we actually called it. And we'll say the Microsoft one, because why not? What did I mess up? Huh? Oh, yeah, that one's fun. I don't care about that right now, so I'll comment it out. If anyone has an idea for like what would be a good name for that, I would be all ears. Anyway. How long will this take to build? Thankfully, I should say, Wendy's still has the really forbidden plastic straw, so my straw is still intact right now. I cannot stand those paper straws. Anyway, so all of this is right. So that's not working though. I'm really kind of curious. Let me try. I just want to kind of validate that this is working, kind of. Oh, let me, nope, wrong one. USB, okay. So that should bring my Android device over to the PC side. There, let me try to run it on Android. Oh, did the Mots already do a thing on this? What? So actually, you know, I am doing something a little crazy here, right? So if we come back and we look, you'll notice actually I gave it an alias for this FA brands, which is what I was actually referring to it here. But we, like, the whole idea is that we should be able to reference the font family without like, we should be able to do this in a way that you know, it's platform agnostic. Like, we shouldn't have to use on platform. I always thought that was stupid. Like, I think that when that entire thing got set up, somebody did it very, very wrong, because the platform should know where the fonts are. You should just have a single string, like, you know, I don't care, like, pick an attribute, whether it's the file name, or I mean, there's like 3 different names that you get like a friendly name, you get like a I can't remember now, there's like another name on the files, the font files, but like, you should be able to pick one of those names and just use it uniformly across all platforms. But that's my personal opinion. What do I know? What did we do? Oh, that's right. We're not looking at that. This is a valid point, because we're not going to get those icons on Android, I don't think. Never actually played with that, to be honest. But I should share. Well, where is it? Visor. Okay. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Okay. So there's my Android device. Obviously, it's not showing up here. I don't think it would actually show up there anyway. Where is, I think it's items page. I think we could maybe try it on here. I don't know what you guys think. Hold on. Icon image source. Font, there is one. Sweet. So we want the glyph is going to be x static. Oh, I need to import the namespace, right? Font awesome brands, and then I don't know why you would do that, by the way, but whatever. Font family we said was FA brands. Color we're gonna do white. Size, I don't know, 16. No idea. I don't even think you really need that, do you? Anyway, okay, let me hit save on that. Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Oh, I'm not actively running, so that's why I wouldn't do anything. Guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? What are we doing? Well, we have something. Looks like a broken. Looks like it's broken though. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Yeah, it's like a broken image right there. Gerald, does this not work in real life? It should work, right? What am I missing? So it doesn't work there. Doesn't work there. This is a bummer. I was really hoping we'd see this working here. Let me try size 64. I don't know. Do something crazy. And oh, you know what? Let me also do this. Instead of doing the alias, I'm going to say font awesome 5 brands OTF. Oh, what do you consider the old way, by the way? Is it the way that I'm doing it now with the file name? Yeah. So let me try this. I'm gonna try running it on iOS again though. Oh, you're talking about the PostScript name. You're not supposed to need the PostScript name though. Because like I don't know that it actually loads everything ahead of time. I think it's like first time you reference it. I mean, we could do something like just look at the sample app too, the pages gallery. But that's crazy talk, right? Huh. Well, I mean, the good news is we see something there, right? 40 maybe. Holy moly. What just happened here? Did we just discover a bug in hot reload? I think we did. Try to. Oh yeah. Gerald, do me a favor and ping Maddie. So yeah, we totally just found a bug in hot reload, and that is hilarious, by the way. We'll do it one more time just for fun. Yeah. Yeah, that is really kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. So at least we found a hot reload bug. I'm gonna continue to laugh about for a while. Let's see here. So that didn't work. What was it that you had put up here? What was the old way? Yeah, I think actually I don't remember what the postscript name is on this. I think it's Gerald. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So Gerald, thank you for joining the little bit that you could there, bud. But he's telling me he can't seem to get it to work on Android anymore. So he is curious if it's just him. Well, so far we're not having it work on anything, which kind of sucks. But I can maybe do something here, and let me ping Clancy. Anyway. Well, we'll see if we can get Clancy to join us here as well, because this really should kind of be working in theory. It's not, but it should be. So I'm going to try this, like, kind of just changing to the font family, like to the font name here. I'm going to try this over on, what was the items page? Okay. There he is. All right, so I'm going to run through it real quick so Clancy kind of gets the recap. So we have Font Awesome kind of added to the project here. I've got the export font with Font Awesome 5 brands OTF and the FA brands alias. But so far we're not getting it to show up in our tabs, and we're like, or anything, like we're not getting any of our images that we're trying to swap out to show up. And right now we're just kind of using the Microsoft logo. So yeah, so I'm trying it like this. That should be correct, hopefully. If it's not, please let me know if we're doing this wrong. If I need to use the postscript name or something like that. Okay, the alias stuff didn't work. Well, if the alias stuff doesn't work, we either need to fix it or pull it out. I shouldn't need the OTF in there. Okay, so I should be able to do this, right? Hopefully. So let me try that. I'll try running it one more time. Do that. I guess I'll wait for it to load and then I'll try that. Huh. That was this one, I think. Nope, we're still getting our little question mark default icon right here. What is the postscript name? I thought you took care of it, so we didn't have to do that anymore. Yeah, I don't remember that. Man, killing me, Clancy, killing me. Let me go find that font file real quick here. Come to Twitch. Oh, come on. I'm trying to remember. Like it should have. This should be showing me. Man, come on. Font. I'm trying to remember on the Mac how to get the remember how to get the PostScript name on it. Yeah, the font book. It's where I just was. Let me see. For some reason, it was not giving me. It's not giving me the. Come on, man. Validate font. No. Show font info. There we go. Okay. So the PostScript name, good God. So this is why we really need the alias stuff, because this is a pain in the butt. Okay. So here is the PostScript name. Okay, we'll do a save. Nope. Let me try redoing this here, rerunning it. Okay. We'll try doing a clean, I guess. Oh, so Clancy, you're saying if I use the PostScript name, that will work regardless of what, like what platform we're on? Like it should work on Android and iOS and so on and so forth. I'm taking it that's what you mean by the it's all XPlat now. I mean that would be helpful. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Still building. Okay. Well, yeah, that's helpful. Thank you. The alias stuff would be better because then I don't have to care what the PostScript name is and take the time to figure it out and just be like, here. No, wrong one. I want this one. No, that still isn't working. So we're not getting it to work, and we don't need anything in our info plist, right, Clancy? Because I know the pages gallery does not have any fonts added to the info plist, so I'm assuming we don't need that. with embedded or like with the embedded fonts. But well, I guess. Well, let me. I mean, I can look it up on the pages gallery here too, but I don't know if maybe there was something we needed to explicitly do on app startup. Let me see here. Pages gallery. The app delegate. Yeah, there's no, like there is nothing that we're explicitly doing. I mean, we're doing forms in it, which, as was my memory, and I think Clancy's memory too, like everything for the embedded fonts should happen magically right there. Like that was the whole point, because when Clancy did it, from what I remember, it was we're already doing the assembly scanning, so why not check for the embedded font exports right there? So yeah, so we don't have to do anything here, and it should be the same on Android, but I'll do a sanity check. Yes, okay. Kind of hilarious that there's anything Windows, Azure, mobile services still in there, but yeah, it's maybe another story. Anyway, yeah, so there is no special init that we need to do, so that should be working. Oh, I guess there is one other thing I should probably check for in here. Okay, there's nothing on that. There's nothing in this. And there's nothing in this that would have anything to do. So basically, like our assembly info, there's no attributes here at the assembly level. We have nothing in our Android manifest. So I'm just trying to think why this would not be working. It should be working. Let me try running it one more time here on Android. So, and there's Visor. I think where'd it go? There we go. Okay. So this is still broken here, and we have a broken image here. So this is a real bummer, I feel like. Like, we don't have our icon here, it's broken on here, and it's broken on here. So I think we've kind of failed miserably here on getting the font stuff in. I'll have to kind of clean this up a little bit and replace the Font Awesome brands with Font Awesome Free, and get this in for bug report. I mean, unless you can think of anything, Clancy. I mean, it seems like we're doing everything correct. So not really sure why that's not working. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for jumping on here and joining me for this kind of ad hoc look at the embedded fonts, even though we have failed. I really do love the potential for the API. Oh, here, let me see. cute font. Well, you know, I could do this. You know what? Let me do this. So I'm going to take the font that Clancy actually has in the control gallery. I think that might be a good idea before we just kind of kill everything. Where are those fonts actually? Controls. This cute font. So let me download that. Show Finder. Where's the Finder window? Oh, right there. Haha. So let me drag this over. So we'll add that. Did it not drag? Come on. Try this again. Okay. Of course, I do need to change this. I'm going to do a TTF instead. Oh, I was running. That would be a good reason why it wouldn't add, right? Or why it wouldn't copy over. So let me do that. And let's see here. Okay, those are Xamarin.Forms controls. What we want is this one. Okay, and I believe copy that over. This is a good. Well, I don't know actually. I don't think we want it there. We probably want it further down, like right there. Okay. So that should be everything. So I've added the cute font TTF. It's embedded. I've updated our export font, which really all you should need to do is embed your font, add the export, and then use it. So that's what we've done. So let's go ahead and try this one last time, and hopefully it'll actually work this time. So if we come in here, I'm going to take a wild guess that we shouldn't see the text cute font. We should see something different. Or it shouldn't look like that, because that looks like the rest, like that looks like the same font as up here. Clancy, I don't know if you have any input on that one. I assume that I'm correct on this. But yeah. Oh, the label is cute font? How can you tell? It looks the same. Like, it should be cute font for sure. But that doesn't, I mean, I don't actually know what cute font looks like. Let's see. Let me go to like Google Fonts. Okay, so this is what the font should look like. I think it's pretty safe to say, yeah, cute font. So that's what it should look like right there. And yeah, that is definitely not cute font. Well then, I don't know what to say to that. So that's on Android. Let me try the cute font on iOS. I know that Gerald, before he left, mentioned he could not get it working on Android, but it sounded like he did have it working on iOS. So let me see if I can kind of duplicate that as well. Kind of a bummer. I've been looking forward to this feature for a really long time. I mean, Clancy's PR sat there for what, like 8 months? I laugh so I don't cry. No. Whoa, I thought I said build. What are we doing? Go to about. Well, that's definitely cute font there. Huh. Well, I am very, very perplexed. So we do have the embedded font working for cute font. On iOS, but not on Android. So I would say there probably is a bug there, first of all. But we also cannot seem to get it working. I mean, right now I don't expect it to because I removed everything for the OTF, but like even with the export font and everything, we were not getting what we expected to up here or right here with either one of those icons. So that is kind of problematic. But I digress. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate everybody jumping on kind of very, very last second for this, kind of quick stream here on the embedded fonts. So we've definitely figured out new bugs in the new release. And we found a nice little bug there as well for hot reload. So anyway, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you all next time. Hey, Dan here. Hope you enjoyed another wonderful episode. Be sure to hit subscribe and like so I can keep bringing you even more great content.